Hi everybody. Hope you're doing fine. I'm doing better. You've seen me go through these type of things before, obviously. It's like the last time I was gonna have an interview. Remember there was a time difference? Yeah, its name was Satan. There's always a time difference in my life. So anyway, um yeah, I might try that again, or I may not. I'm not sure about that. I'm undecided. But yep, I knew it. That's all right. Oh, I made a probably a video that is going to, well, see, like I was telling you, I can tell if they're not Masons. They'll say, well, I'm not a Mason, but are you a Templar? Are you a Knights of Columbus? Are you a Lions? Or what church do your Masons belong to? The same one as you know, that type of thing. I'm getting to know the ones on the internet that are sticking together like that against the normal people, and basically using them to make money or in hopes to make money. So I think there's a couple that are righteous, and just like a cop, they start out perhaps righteous, but they don't always end up that way, do they? And I think that has something to do with some of these guys on the internet. And I would say if you're like over 100 subs, well, whatever. I'm just gonna say it like it is. Maybe your work is exceptional, and maybe not. But anyway, that's a couple I'm undecided on because I know their calling was of God, but whether or not they're adhering to that, that's another thing. So yeah, yeah, I'm watching them, and I know like I called out Naughty Beaver. Well, if he's not a Mason, and he won't admit that Nostradamus was, or even like Madame Blavochevich bitch wrote those papers, and she was affiliated with the Masons. I mean, she was Eastern Star. You see these people over all over with stars or hearts or rainbows and stuff. I mean, we know all the symbols. You got to ask yourself, what is this shit? I'll tell you straight up, if I'm going to be evil, I probably will be. I mean, not evil to the point of where I lose my soul, but I'm protected by God. He leads me. Should I take my anger away? Will you help me get rid of my anger? And um, it really hasn't gone away. So I don't know what to tell you. And I suppose some people could debate and say, well, you're just evil or what. You're all entitled to your opinions, as am I. But I still say I'm the first one to help anybody, and I don't lie. So that's a major, major thing, you know. So when these people are saying, well, they're not really even admitting whether they're Masons or not. And there could be some that are working like maybe undercover or something, or that's possible. But I don't know. I just feel like if I know I have the same information they have, only more, because not only did I read and study it and was raised like that, I'm living through it, on the other side. So I learned the bad side and the good side. So, and that was intentional just for this. So, you know, when I say I'm a dragon, well, it's so big deal. Whatever God made to destroy evil is what it freaking takes. You know, I'm not gonna pretend I'm not badass. Yes, I am. Bring it on. I'm just waiting, 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 waiting all my life for this, just for one day. So, yeah. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Actually, mine wasn't too bad. Like, this stuff is nothing new. It's not like I tried to cry. not very successfully. You know, it's like if I could just let some of this steam off. But nah, I'll probably just find somebody evil someday, beat the fuck out of it, and spend a night in jail because I've never actually gone to jail for beating anybody up. So maybe I will. Shit, gotta try everything once in life, don't we? You know? Except I won't murder anybody. But if there's evil around, I can't wait to do something to it. I'm not going to turn the other cheek. Not for me or anybody else. If there's some evil around, I'm going to punish it. So that's the way that is. Not playing. Not kidding. One tiny little bit, you know? And then you could say, well, I don't have God in my heart, or I don't have very much in there. Well, if you think God's not angry and I don't have him in my heart, that's cool. I'm all right with that. I know my Father, our Father, so very well. And yes, he's got a temper. Probably worse than mine. Oh, it was just weird today. So it was raining, and it rained for about a half hour like that, and then it kind of went away for a little bit. And then about, half hour later, it started pouring again for about an hour and let up again. And now it is sprinkling out still, but like our whole yard is flooded. And I was hoping where this pedophile that hurt my child lives and a woman that was real evil to me, they'd be flooded out, and I know they are. That's direction. I beg to differ on the weather being directed by energy, but harp on with your bullshit, Masons. I'm cool with that. Play your little games, whatever. Time will tell. Y'all see my face again. Yes, you will. Bigger than you ever thought. More than you ever thought. Right inside, out of yourselves. So, um, I really do love people, and I love and appreciate you all. And I wish we could get together and like play music and you lonely ones that have a crappy life because you actually stand up for what's right. I know there's got to be a few of you listening to me that are like that just can't take anymore. It's like Drowning Pool's song Bodies. I love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Disturbed's new. Or is that new? Are you ready? I saw Richie from Boston had it on his title of one of his videos. I didn't watch it, but sometimes I'll watch them, sometimes not. He gets a little monotonous with this stuff as the same old dictionary that they pull out of wherever to throw at us to try and impress us. Well, it really never got too far with me anyway because I read all that, so I know where it's coming from, and it's like, oh, ta-da, I'm so bright. I can keep repeating the same old thing and it means something. It's just like all these other different religions they're throwing up. There is no religion. Once these people get, there's a mom and dad, there's a God. We honor our God, he helps us. And, you know, people around the world are going to learn that no matter what they want to call it or themselves or anything else, we're all part of everybody else except for the reptilian bloodline, whether you like it or not, because our soul is not of that. That won't ascend. That's why you need Christ's help, because we are not purebred human beings. We are dirty. And I told you right down to myself. And the evil inside me, I'm going to use that against evil. Evil against evil. That's fighting the light with the light. Right there. That's what that means. And that purple rain I was telling you about, oh, he was sad because he wasn't her friend and he only wants to see her again, laughing in the purple rain. Well, the purple rain is Satan's rain, as in reigning over us. So, and yes, the bloodline, the last name that it went to was called Go. And it was, they called themselves Czechoslovakian, but they were Jewish. They were originally, like the Roman and the Saxon. And then it went into, well, they went all over. They went east and then they came back, but they ended up over by Croatia, actually. And then when they moved over here, and the mother of the Ditch Witches at that time was Doug's grandmother, married twice. And the last one, called Galitgo, is where his mother's name came in. That was a stepfather that adopted her. So I'm not sure what her name was. I can't remember it at this point, but I did read it. But it's all in the paperwork. It would be under marriage and death certificates, that type of thing, So um, what I'm saying is a fact. So, yeah, that's hiding in plain sight, literally. So, um, where, well, we all know that's why, what's his retard's name, Doug was born on Hitler's birthday. He's a cuss. He's a Taurus Eris cuss. Kind of like wishy-washy, you know. Um, Kind of like an Aquarian and really stubborn. He's got the Aries, stubborn, arrogant assholeness like that, and intelligence, and the Taurus stubbornness, and the Taurus sluttiness, and anger and toughness, but still not as badass as me. So, yeah. Anyway, truth. You just gotta meet me in person to get real scared. You can say anything to this picture, Just like I can. I can say, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm waiting. I'm right here. Look back in a bunch of my videos, and I always say Pine City, Minnesota. I'm 8 miles west of town. Really easy to find. I'm right here. So anybody want to give me any shit, don't yap on this video. Bring it on. I'm right here. And I'm waiting for anybody to feel froggy. I'll leap like you would not believe. I'll jump right in your face with a flying drop kick or something. So yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for somebody to piss me off again. I really am sick of it. Call me ungodly. I don't care. I'm not, as they say, shining my light on shit. So I found very few people that really give a darn, And even if they do, they're such a mummified weaklings. You can't stand up for anything or anybody in the right manner. That's absolutely my opinion of most men on this planet, if not all of you. I don't know you personally, but I'd like to say that perhaps there's a chance. And I do believe in a heaven. I do believe that there's some men that will go on, and be okay. I hope. So, yeah, and there's some women that absolutely are not going to pass go. In old times, they literally boiled a child in a tripod like a pig and skinned and ate and did some things that they're not ascending. There's no chance. Absolutely no chance. These are the things in the family and the bloodline that we're fighting against. And if you think it's a fairy tale, think again. It's not fake. It's all real. So they keep perpetuating it and keep doing it to make it look kind of like it's halfway normal here or something like that, And does that sound normal? Actually, when you eat supper tonight, or if you have ate already, when you eat tomorrow, you think about that. Ask yourself if this really sounds like a fairy tale, or if I'm actually serious about battling evil. Physical form, spirit form, do not care. Been there before. I've faced Satan down. And if I can do that, why can't anybody else? That's why I keep asking myself, what the hell is up with that? you know, afraid or you think that this is better than where I come from. I'm telling you it's not. There's music, any kind of music. There's smoke, there's food, there's beer, whatever you want. There really is. All the lies that have been told here, like we're just light beings and all this fucked up bullshit. I am so sick of you fucking liars. You goddamn liars. And when I say goddamn, I mean goddamn you for your lies that leads people's souls into danger and peril. Fuck you and goddamn you. And I mean this, people. So, that's the kind of preacher I am. Okay? There you go. That's me. And yeah, I haven't been in a good mood lately, but you know what? I'm not playing with evil. I'm really coming after these bastards in a big way. Whatever it takes. Don't care. If I got an army behind me, good. If I gotta go myself, I'll do it one at a time or as many as I can take out. So, and I will be crazy. All I gotta do is think about what has happened to my kids and all the kids in past generations, and you will not touch me. Like I said, you'll have to shoot me, just shoot me. And then I'll get you anyway. And that is crazy. That's fucking insane. Yeah, probably. I would say you push me to the point of insanity. Pretty intelligent one, though. That knows your black magic. There's no difference between black magic and white magic, and I'm not going to play there either. So, that's all I'm going to say on that. So don't act like I don't know, or I haven't practiced, or I don't know how to craft. Gee, I wonder if God taught his oldest daughter the craft. What do you think? I would think he might have. What do you think, she did anything with that? Huh. I wonder how old she was when she first did something like that in this life. I'm laughing. I'm mocking you bastards. You got that? Give me your anger. I'm soaking it up. You feel that? Yep, that's me. Enjoy. I will. Yeah. And hell's a lot different than what people are telling you. It's no fire. Fire comes from God. Fire is of God. There would be absolutely no fire on this planet if it wasn't for our Father. Or water. Everything was given. And the way they say we're out of the dirt, I'm not going to call it a lie. I won't say it's a fucking lie. I would say it is misconstrued and misleading on the meaning, and I'll get around to that too. So, if God doesn't help me first to explain this, I'll find a way. So, I think you guys kind of catch things. You know, just people talking and you're of God, you kind of catch things together like that too. So, if I'm too rough for you, then just go away. I'm cool with that. I don't need you. You know, I have no one. I don't care. I'm here to help people that need somebody to help them like that. So if that's not you, bye. I really don't care. So just another one bites the dust. Serious. Oh, see if there's anything else on my mind. Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Makes me damn. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. That's probably about it. You know, my anger is dissipating. Like I say, this happens Actually, literally, something like this happens. It used to be daily. Now it's down to about once a week because Satan literally cannot stand the repercussions. I get no rest. It gets no rest. That's how that goes. I'll lay there awake just fucking cussing all night long at him. So, a lot of people are scared to swear at the devil. Why not? What does he do to you? Like, he's gonna do anything more or less if you don't swear? Like it matters? Shit. Might as well get it over with sooner than later, you know? Excuse me one moment. He's a bastard. And anybody that follows him, you're bastards too. So, and I can't wait for you to fall. You haven't fallen yet, but you will. Won't be long. I do feel the plasma in the sky. I think it's lovely. I love the squishy feeling of everybody's souls being in turmoil, being condemned. I love this shit. It's not the first time I've been through it. So watching other people go through it and stuff, and I can see the torment on their faces when they're trying to act like everything's normal. So watch these guys when you're watching. Look deep into their eyes and their facial gestures, and ooh, are they like on the edge of their seats, or do they look like freaking tormented, or are they kind of like happy or something? Like weird like that. I mean, if they're happy like brain dead, that's one thing, but I'm talking about like mm, well, just that feeling that something's going on and you're on the right side, the side that's gonna it's not a matter of taking over. These people had a time limit, period, to straighten up their act. And if they didn't want to do it, that was the end of their souls. It's called dissipation. It's not, they'll be like all inside of Satan. He tries to pretend like that's how God is. Like each one of us is all inside of God, or we're going to go sit on the Father's lap like a little light bulb, or like, oh, oh, hi Bart, nice to know you. Yeah, oh yeah, all you little light bulbs, come here, blah blah blah. Really? That's Satan's style. Like, crawl inside of me. I'm a Baphomet, and we'll all live in here together, and we'll just fuck each other. And it doesn't matter if we're male or female or little kids or what we are. We got this, you know. God's like, hi, you guys. See you later. Have a nice day. I love y'all. Look me up sometime. That's real. You know, really real. So yeah, don't let these even preachers, whatever. Yeah, enjoy some kind of secure feeling that you might get from somebody, but just watch out because bullshit's bullshit. I mean, it's beautiful. I almost read um oh, it's a Psalms. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy Lord, and the rod and thy staff will comfort me. And yes, I do know it by heart. But anyway, that has to do with the Trinity, the blood, the barb, and the other two little cells that are in there. There's a rod with a barb on it, I was telling you, and two little cells, and they're all combined in one like that, which gives us the feeling of being together or knowing them within ourselves, all three of them at one time. Well, that also has the dirty blood of Satan. One of them is, but it's not the rod with the barb or the clean one. It's the one that's polluting us. So it's actually kind of like a membrane that will pop and kill them. Not you, but them. And oh, I was gonna touch on that one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One eye, you know. purple people either. Like I said, purple's the royalty for real. That stands for Christ's blood, and that's the true God's kids, and they stole that. So I do think Prince was trying to tell us something, honestly. So, in a lot of things, and so was that guy who wrote the Purple People Eater song. You know, there's who is it? It's what's that called? Eminem's part of another band. They're called D12. Has a song called Violet Fields, I think it's, or Violet Hills. No, Violet Fields or Hills, one of the two. And Coldplay's got a song called Violet Hill. That is a badass, deep meaning song about casting a spell on the demons, and they try to unfreeze it, but they can't do it, that type of thing. That's what that song's about. So, yeah, I love that song. Violet Hill, look it up. And that'll tell you exactly what we were showing about end times. It talks about how everything is frozen over. That's after the fires come and the rains, and then it freezes over. So, yeah. So, that's why I invited Christians here. I've got a wood cook stove. I have wood. I have water way, way deep, artesian wells, and a cistern pump that I can pump by hand. And we got a generator too. I mean, I've got a heat stove. Even our shop is a heated wood stove. So, I mean, like, we're big time prepared, like most people aren't. So, yeah, that's a fact. I've got hand size. If I had to cut hay for my horse, I mean, I just let her go, actually. But she wouldn't go anywhere. It used to be when I first got her, there's part of my yard I didn't even have fenced off. And she didn't even go anywhere until one day she did get mad at me. I was talking to Doug and she got jealous and she walked out on the road, and that was it. So I had to do more fencing. But for a while there, I could leave her out. I mean, she was out for like 2-3 years with absolutely no fence. Well, I had some, her pasture and what. But I mean, I could leave her out. I just told her to stay home. I probably could do a lot of that now too. And in fact, some of my stuff is ropes, and she don't touch it. She's a good girl. But yeah, once I train my animals, they're like righteous. You know, I always say my dog's a little stupid, but in all reality, she's not. She's really excellent. She's so itchy. She's had fleas. She's got a ton of. I give her a bath. She's got a brand new collar. I got to give her another bath. And last night I put a bunch of spray on her, and yeah, she's still itching though, because like me, once you get bit, or if it was could have been heat rash too, because I was working out in the, you get out in the heat and all that. And so yeah, I'm not trying to insult anybody that does them 33 minute. I don't care. It just seemed convenient, and I thought it was actually funny, but I have a very dark sense of humor, so you know yeah, I just do. You know, and yeah, it's not that if somebody gets hurt that I laugh like that American funniest videos and stuff. And people, I think I've told you that before, that people laugh when people fall down and get hurt and stuff. I'm not into that at all. I mean, if something shocks me, I might laugh a shock, but I'm not like, ho, 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 ho. If somebody gets hurt, I'm looking at people like, you're laughing at that shit? I can't believe it. So, yeah. Well, I am going to let you go, and before it gets 30 minutes, I love you all, or even 33. Peace and love from Pine City. I might be back.